gig log, but today I'm going to give you guys a tour of my storage unit where I keep 95% of my equipment, so you can see everything that we have at our disposal to make those awesome gigs that you've been seeing on this channel. Now, the only thing you won't see in here is my uplights, because I keep those at my house so I can charge them. Unfortunately, there's no electricity in this storage unit, but that's okay, don't need it. So yeah, and my laptop, of course, because laptop mixer, all that stuff I keep with me so I can practice. But yeah, let's take a look inside and show you everything we got. Let's go. Also, my storage unit is outside drive-up access, which is perfect because it makes load in, load out so much easier. I got a trailer hooked up right now because we're about to unload all of this stuff for a gig we got tomorrow. That's why it's a little messy at the moment. We're gonna do some reorganization afterwards, but it's more or less how I usually keep it. So let's take a peek inside and get to it. Let's go. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in there. So let's take it closer, get a better look, and yeah, go through everything we got. Let's go. Starting with the most obvious stuff on the floor here. Gotta have your dolly. Use this for CO2 tanks, which we're gonna need tomorrow. Let's get that out of the way. Rock and roller carts. One of those. Let's get that out of the way. And ladder. We just picked up this ladder. 6-foot ladder. I'm tired of asking venues if I can use theirs, so finally got our own. So as you can see right there, I just have the Amazon Basics 4-shelf shelving unit storage thing. I think I'm gonna get another for those things on the side there. But it is surprisingly sturdy, and I think it's only like 40 bucks, super cheap. And yeah, goes together in a snap. No pun intended, but it does snap. But let's go through everything in a little bit more detail. All right, so starting on the left here, we have our gator bag. This has my taller speaker stands, or the 8-foot tall Pilot Pro stand I've seen some of my videos. Allows us to get some cool creations with the uplight, LED, liner lights, pretty much everything. It just allows for, if you don't have room for truss, you can pop these up. They go really high, and they're great. Next to that, we got 2 bags of the Rockville stands. These are the hydraulic stands. Got my tripod, extra tall. Got a Pro X bag. This has my subwoofer pulls as well as white speaker stands. I have a couple white speaker stands. Very rarely use them, but it's good to have. And inside this whole music bag, this is where you see those Odyssey speaker mounting point bars that I have. Continuing onward, we have 2 QSC K10.2s. And I'm taking all this out because we're going to be loading it up for a big gig. So I figured why not show you guys everything that I have and make it a 2 for 1 video. But not 2 for 1, 2 separate videos. We have the other EV ZLX 15P. Use this as a monitor for the most part. Sometimes it's center fill. And the QSC K10.2. The other one. Now, in my personal opinion, the QSC K10.2s sound way better than 12.2s. I've had both. I returned my 12.2s because the harshness on the highs was just so uncorrectable, and it didn't have that full sound that 10.2 has. I don't know why. Get the 10.2. If you're going to use it with the sub, they have the same power. This is a wider dispersion, so up to you, but that's my advice. And below that, under these nice U-Haul mats that I have, we have 2 QSC KS118s. Alright, and next to that, we have the Dragon Frontboards facade. This is the one you've seen in my videos. I have 5 panels in here right now. Usually only use 4. but for the bigger gigs, we use 5. And it makes this thing a whole hell of a lot heavier. It is about 120 pounds fully loaded. Each panel, I think, that would say that they don't weigh the same, but it's heavy, let's just say that. But if you want a pro tip for how to carry this, you get it right here, put your arm through it, get it on your shoulder, and there you go. Very heavy. And slide this out of the middle. My cable box. We have a 2 heavy-duty 50-foot. I think we actually have 3 or 4 heavy-duty 50-foot, and 1 heavy-duty 100-foot cable that I keep on top. Always keep those separate because those are the 2 or 3 that I plug into all the different circuits so we get all our power. We have our table. This is an Odyssey table. Don't buy Odyssey products. I hate everything they make. So stacked right here, we're not taking these, but stacked right here are my Yamaha S115Bs. I've had these since I started DJing. Correct that. First speakers I had were Mackie Thumbs. Absolutely hated them. Don't buy Mackie speakers. I've tried the DRMs recently. Didn't like those either. Had Mackie Thumbs for about a week. Got rid of those because they started to sound crappy. Thought they were defective. They sent me a new pair. Still didn't like them. So got these and got myself an Eon subwoofer. But, which I ended up returning probably about a year after I got it. I sold it and bought the QSC KW181s, which I had for a long time until the KS118s came out. And I sold those, got the KS118s. But surprise, surprise, I'm renting the guy I sold my KW181s to. I still rent them from him because he borrows my lasers from time to time. So hey, it's a good trade-off. So I still have access to them. But yeah, 2 Yamaha S115Bs, QSC GX5 amplifier. It's 500 watts per channel. 500 may not seem like a lot, but trust me, these things crank. On top of those, like I said, we're in the process of reorganizing right now, but are my 180 watt LED moving heads, beam spot wash, they're hybrids, replaceable gobos, always awesome. Behind the rock-filled facade, which I'm going to actually move because we are going to reorganize some of this stuff tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Sunday when we return everything. Got some more U-Haul blankets. Never have enough of these. Highly recommend if you ever, I got left with these. Somebody left them in the trailer, and the guy was like, hey, feel free to take them. And they're great. Great for covering your stuff, protecting against the elements. And when you're moving, you don't want stuff to be bumped or nudged or anything. It was great. We got 2 more yellow extension cords, which I absolutely almost never use, but I just have them here just in case. We have our CO2 hoses, which we are going to take for the gig tomorrow. We have, let's see, we have some legacy lights that I never use anymore. I think you guys have seen these in 1 or 2 of my gigs. These are some American DJ strobes along with some American DJ Megabar 50 RGB RCs. I don't use either of those anymore, so I just keep them in here. Those are sitting on top of the packaging for the subwoofers, just in case I ever have to return them or I want to sell them in the box and ship them somewhere, which would cost a lot, but either way, keep your boxes. It's a pro tip for you. Got some more Rockville stands, not going to be using those. As I said before, the white Pro X stand, it should be in the bag, but I think there's other stuff in that bag right now, limiting my space. Behind that, we have those big T-bars. I may have shown those in 1 or 2 gigs. Yeah, in the Super Lit Homecoming. Instead of before we got the Truss, we had it on those. Got our table back here. This is not the table I use. This is for my lighting guys. It's already straightened up. Make it easy. Moving on, we have the Pro X bag, which holds my base plates. These are the 30 by 30 base plates, so they're pretty large and heavy. But it's nice to have them in a bag, I'll tell you that. I might as well get to some of the bigger stuff. We have our Global Truss 3-meter totems. Not totems, just truss. We use them as totems, I guess. but I don't really use totems in the general way that people say totems. I just use these as truss, and I attach lights to them. So we got 2 of those. I like to have a bag for everything. Use those. I haven't gotten a flight case. I'm going to. But like Rick Webb said, everything moves so much quicker and is better when everything's on wheels and it's easy to carry, or in a bag that you could load onto a cart or hand truck or anything. You never really want to have stuff in its original box. It just doesn't look professional either. So yeah, unless they don't make, you know, I can't really figure. You don't need a whole rack mount for the 1A. So we're gonna take these. Let's get these out of here. What's great about this storage unit, by the way, this storage unit is 11 feet tall, about 11 feet tall, so it's got high ceilings. It is a 6 by 12, but in reality, that's what I was sold, but in reality, and this is true across most storage unit places, apparently, they over-exaggerate the numbers, and this is actually 5-ish, about 5, like 2-inch or so, by about 11 deep, so it still gets the job done, but I wish that they would be more accurate with the numbers, right? Alright, so moving on. Inside here, we have our 1 meter LED pixel bars. I'm just gonna open them, but you've seen them at my gigs. In this one, we have those black lights that you see in the latest gig log, or one of the latest gig logs. Underneath another one of these, we got our top plates. We're taking those as well. Moving on, right here we have little truss side arms. Attach these to the truss, and there you go. You can mount stuff directly underneath it. We use these mostly for either hanging lasers or hanging blinders, since those blinders can only be mounted up and down, not off side mount, because they're heavy and the bracket is not made very well. Now that's well, but yeah. Running quickly through some of this stuff. In here are my cold spark machines. I'm gonna take that. And below that, I don't know if you can see, but are my lasers. Keep those on the ground since they're these nice firm cases. Hope I didn't rattle you guys there. Gator Frameworks mic, little boom mic. I think we might take that, actually. Yeah, we'll take that for this gig. This big bad flight case. This is my big confetti machine. This is more for like arena size shows that can shoot, you know, a ton of confetti very far. But I don't use it very often. I like to put the confetti inside the CO2 tanks, CO2 cannons. Hey, if anybody wants this, Amazon sent me this by mistake when I was trying to order a replacement for one of my mini deckers. And they sent it twice, and after the second time, they're like, just keep it, we'll send you the right one eventually. And they did, but I've tried to sell this and nobody wants it, so when I hit 5K, maybe I'll do a giveaway. But shoot me a DM on Instagram or something if you want this. Just pay for shipping, I'll send it to you. I don't care. This thing's not useful to me in any sense. So as mentioned, we're gonna take our blinders. I'm gonna get a case for these at some point. I need to find the right Ariba case. Okay, and now it is time to show you what we have on the rack here. So starting with the top, we have our 2 snow machines. If you want to get one of these, link was in one of my past videos, or search for it. We have my 2 Stanley fans. It gets nice and hot on that dance floor, and hot behind the booth. We have, this is just a remote for one of the snow machines. You can actually, from Froggy's Frogs, so these are not wireless. These have you plug in a remote to trigger them. But from Froggy's Fog, they do make a generic wireless receiver transmitter combo. It's like $20 and it works for these, so highly recommend that. Next to that, we have our black scrims for our Rockville facade. Got a couple extra LED foam sticks. Below that, we have my ceremony bag, but I don't really use that bag anymore. It's got my, I do it occasionally for ceremonies. It has some Behringer mixers, which have since been retired, but still bring them out every once in a while. Next to that, we have our tools and clamps bag. I'll get you a close-up on this in just a second. Next to that, we have our Mackie BLZ, 2 BLZ mixer, which we're going to take. Next to that is wireless microphones. We got the Shure mics, Interpals, all that good stuff. Take that. We're going to take the Shure mic. And the things that just fell, these are gator stands. They actually clamp onto a speaker stand. They're super useful. Helps for like a ceremony setup. You just hook this onto the stand that your speaker is on, and then you can have all your mixing material right here. These are, I think, the 14 or 16 inch model. I think 14. I will leave a link in the description. Pick yourself up some. Making sure I grab, yep. So we do have, it's the exact same bag for both the lavalier clip-on and the handle. So that's that. Below that is the fun stuff. This is where my special effects and other things, some of them, reside. Right here, on top, we have a CO2 gun. We're going to take that. We have CO2 tomorrow. We have bubble machine. You don't see the bubble hazer here anymore. I actually sold the bubble hazer. I think I'm going to get one from Froggy's Fog because they actually invented it, and it's called Fobbles. And it actually outputs way more and is way better than the Chevet one. Luckily, I'm still in my Amazon return window, so I sent that back. Get my refund. Got my fog machine, which we're going to take too. Next to that, we have these CO2 cannons. I'm also going to take. And next to that, we have the fire machine. As you can tell. This is made by a company called Mocha SFX. Highly recommend them. That's where I get a lot of my special effects stuff from. They actually have a warehouse here in LA, so they can get it to you fast. And they're quick with any sort of question you have for repair. And below that, you'll see is just more fluids, fog fluid, snow fluid, some extra clamps and parts, and a Rockville bag with some other random crap. Right here, little dolly cart. These are my custom-made, that I made, speaker stand platforms. So if you need to put a laser on top of a speaker stand or anything else, pop one of these on top of it. I got these. I'll also leave a link in the description. You can pick these up. I think they're like 20 bucks a pair. They're made by Onstage Stands. And just make sure you get, I think this is inch thick plywood and spray painted black. That's simple. Like $10 project. And that is it. I think that's everything. But we're going to show you inside a couple of those bags real quick. Show you what we got in there. So let's move on to that. So first, this is my tools and clamps bag. Hope you can see me. If not, at least you can see what's in here. We have tools and clamps. Pretty self-explanatory. Front two pockets are my spring clamps. Home Depot, they're $1. They are rated for 35 pounds, 33 pounds. So I highly recommend them. Next, we got our truss clamps. Behind that and underneath this, we have a bunch of these. Just take my word for it. That's all for that. On the side pockets is where we keep some tools. Got our hammer. Got a wrench. Got a couple Allen wrenches in here. Got an extra 3 to 5 pin DMX. For some reason that's in this bag. I don't know. And on the other side, a few more tools. Headphone clip. And another wrench. And some shims. Never know when you need to shim a crooked speaker. Always. That is my biggest pet peeve. And I don't know if you watch DJ Bar videos, but his speakers never seem to be level. They always seem to be leaning. And I hate that. Speakers should be level. That's all for that bag. Next up is a standard setup bag. This has pretty much everything you need. This has our gaff tape. This has my headphones I keep in here. I've got 3 of the kilowatts for power management. See how much current, amps, all that good stuff is on. Got my onstage bags right here. Scrims. Need to be washed. We got our transmitters, receivers, Donner. I just keep them in the boxes, but I have this nice little strategy. See? I keep usually 2 in each box, 1 or 2 in each box. This one only has 1, but I usually keep 2. And if it is dead, I need to be charged. Just flip the box around, there's an X. That lets me know if I need to charge it. Lets me know which ones are good. They're all fully charged though, so we don't have to worry about that. Business card's back there. In this pocket, we've got zip ties, we've got our USB to DMX, got some cleaning cloths. You can touch up your speakers, you never know when you need to do that. And on the other side, we got some more white gaff tape. And we have a backup USB to DMX interface. And that, my friends, I believe is it. So that is gonna be all for this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like my organization. It's gonna be a little bit more organized. I now have a couple lights on top of speakers and speakers on speakers. We're gonna have a little bit more organization once we get back from this weekend, and it'll look pristine. But for the most part, this is how I usually keep it. I do have a lot of gear, but for a lot of these bigger productions, like the one we're doing tomorrow, we use almost all of it, decent portion of it. So it's gonna be fun. Look out for that gig log. It is gonna be lit. As always, this is DJ Solstice. Let me know if you want that light, like I said. Drop a comment, maybe pick a winner, or shoot me a DM, I don't know, something. But either way, like this video. If you like this video, leave a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new around here. Ring that bell, show me some love. And yeah, that is it. Until next time, guys, peace out, let's go. See you later.